You know how some people are just so obsessed with studying, like it's their whole personality, while others, maybe you, are addicted to scrolling reels, binge-watching videos, and wasting hours without even realizing it? Let me take you to a very familiar example, the K-drama Doctor Slump. If you've watched it, you've definitely wondered at least once, how is it humanly possible for someone to study this much? Is Ha-neul even real? You might say, it's just drama. People don't study like that in real life. But here's the plot twist. What if I told you, you can get just as obsessed with studying, the same way you're addicted to reels, the same way you're binge-watching this video right now? And no, it's not unrealistic. There's a science, a psychology, and a strategy behind it. So let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Detox. Break the loop before it breaks you. Let me ask you something honestly. How do you feel when you're scrolling reels? Happy? Entertained? Numb? Distracted? It feels good at the moment, right? But the second your mind whispers, I have to study, you ignore it. Not once, not twice, but every single day. And here's the painful truth. The more you ignore that voice, the weaker your willpower becomes. Over time, your brain learns one thing. Scrolling equals pleasure, and studying equals pain. But what if you could reverse that? What if holding a book gave you the same dopamine rush as holding your phone? Sounds impossible? It isn't, not even a little bit. The dopamine problem no one talks about. You've heard of dopamine, the happy hormone. Reels give you high dopamine. Studying gives low dopamine. So obviously, your brain chooses the easier one. Imagine this. Today you watch reels for 2 hours. Tomorrow you crave 3. Your dopamine bar goes higher. Your tolerance increases. Your brain starts resisting everything that's not fun enough. This is why studying feels dull, boring, almost physically uncomfortable. So before fixing study habits, you have to fix your brain's dopamine levels. Enter the dopamine detox. People think detox means no phone forever. No, absolutely not. Detox simply means flush out excess dopamine so your brain finds joy in simple things again. Just like the body removes toxins, the brain removes overstimulation. And the easiest, most powerful detox method? Dopamine detox in the morning. Right after waking up, your dopamine levels are naturally low. But the moment you touch your phone, you spike them sky high. Then everything you do afterward feels boring. So here's your rule. For the first 2 hours after waking up, no phone. Not scrolling, not checking notifications, nothing. Just wake up, drink water, stretch, and start your important tasks. This tiny change alone can transform your brain in 7 days. Your mind will suddenly enjoy the smaller pleasures, like reading, completing notes, or understanding a concept. And yes, this is exactly how Ha-neul from Doctor Slump operated. She studied first thing in the morning. No phone, no distraction, just discipline. You don't need to go that extreme. Just detox for 2 hours in the morning and watch your mind shift. Step 2. Reinvent yourself, build the student version of you. Here's something that can change your entire mindset. The way you see yourself equals the way you act. Ha-neul wasn't obsessed with studying for no reason. She had a story, a purpose, a why. She studied to make her mom proud. That feeling of being valued pushed her every single day. Studying wasn't something extra. It was part of her identity. Now ask yourself, why are you studying? Who are you doing it for? What would improving your academic life even do for you? Trust me, if you don't have a reason, your brain won't fight for you. So here's your task. Write down all your reasons, every single one, even the embarrassing ones. Like, I want my parents to be proud of me. I want respect. I want to feel confident. I want to change my life. Your why becomes your fuel. And here's a psychological trick Ha-neul used without realizing. Time blocking to build identity. Set a fixed study time. Make it non-negotiable. When someone interrupts you, just say, it's my study time. This trains your subconscious mind. I am someone who studies at this time every day. Soon, when you doubt yourself, your mind will fight back. No, you're a person who studies. This is who you are. And slowly, studying becomes natural, not forced, not painful. Step 3. Competition. The secret fuel every topper uses. People say, compete with yourself. But let's be honest, when the bar is low, you become lazy. Sometimes, you need another character in your story. Ha-neul had Jung-woo, her rival, her competition, and she openly admitted she wanted to beat him at any cost. Not out of hate, but because competition gives direction, urgency, energy. Let me tell you a small story. I was horrible at math in middle school. My scores were embarrassing, barely 50. And then there was my crush, a math genius. Effortless scores, always topping. So what did I do? I studied every day, sometimes till 2 a.m. Not for marks, but to prove something to myself, to him, to everyone. But I do not advise the same because it tends to be toxic sometimes. But just remember to prove yourself. And guess what? My marks jumped from 50 to above 90. Maths became my strongest subject. Why? Because competition pushes you in ways self-motivation never can. So, choose a competition. Your topper friend, your cousin, your neighbor, anyone. This is not toxic. It's strategy. When you study, think, this is my challenge. I have to win this. Once your rank starts improving, you will want to maintain it. Because toppers aren't born obsessed. They become obsessed because they have a standard to uphold. And soon, you'll have one too. Final message, read this twice. Studying feels hard only because you've taught your brain that it is. You've trained yourself to believe studying equals pain. But the moment you flip that belief, the moment studying becomes your comfort, your identity, your personal challenge, everything changes. You change. And trust me, you're capable of becoming that version of you. You just have to start. I believe in you. And one day, you'll look back at this video and think, this was the moment everything changed. Also remember to take care of yourself, especially your mental health. Ha-neul strained herself so much due to study, and we know what happened. She suffered from depression. That is a lesson for us too. So, take care.